Guys, I could have gotten a suite at the Venetian tonight for cheaper than what it cost me to stay in the cheapest room here. This is the Resort King Mountain View room. I am staying here on a Sunday. Now the price for this room online was $199, plus taxes, plus resort fee, plus taxes on the resort fee. The out the door price for this was just over $275, the most expensive room that I have stayed in so far. Now I'm gonna take you guys on this full room tour. And at the end of it, I'll tell you where I'm staying at, but you guys, I want you to tell me if you think this was worth just over $275. So 480 square feet, does come with a 65-inch TV, comes with a couple of free waters, coffee maker, if that's big for some of you, work desk here, does come with a little couch here if you want to sit off to the side. One cool feature here that this room comes with also is this mini fridge. Looks like at some point in the future it's going to be stocked based on, you can see the shelves here. But for now, there's nothing in it. So for the time being, hey, free mini fridge to keep your stuff in. They do have this lighting here that I like. So this is cool that you can have lamp, you can have daytime lighting, evening lighting. So you do have some suggestions. They have nighttime lighting, which is pretty much off. So room upon initial inspection looks pretty clean. Sheets are all nice and white. I don't see a bunch of hairs. Meh. Okay, there's one hair there. Let's see. Another really small one there. Not too big of a deal. I don't see bed bugs crawling all over the place. Closet space here. Really good sized bathroom. So this is double sink. This is a double sink bathroom. Again, they have different options for lighting. This is daytime, but you can shift this to nighttime so it's really dim if you want. You can also just turn it completely off if you want. But daytime lighting, big shower, big shower. This is the cheapest room that they had for the night here. So big shower, you could definitely fit multiple people in here. Private door for the bathroom area. So also, if you want dim lighting while you're in the bathroom doing your thing, you can on the toilet. I do like too that the toilet paper has this nice little touch where they put their little sticker on here. So I think that's cool. But I mean, my initial look, yeah, toilet looks pretty clean. I don't see any brown marks all over this. Like a little speck or two right there, but I've seen much worse certain places. Today, I am at the Durango Resort and Casino in the southwest part of Las Vegas, about 15 minutes away from the Welcome to Las Vegas sign. Let's go see if I can win back some of the money that it cost me to stay here. $40, max bet, $10, here we go.
Mark it, spike it, light it. Please place your bets. You can't win if you don't bet. Let's see some hard 10 money. 8, down behind, no field 8. It's time to place your bets. Don't forget your odds. Better back 8 for 1 on the hard 10. 7, out 7, line away, warm beer, cold dice. It's time.
Started with 10, finished with $1.16. Let's see. 2, 4, 6. Nope. Forget it. Done. I'm getting destroyed. Here on the casino floor at Durango Resort, they have over 2,300 different machines between slots, video poker, keno, and choices like that. So they have a huge amount of options, but you will notice here on the floor, if you've been to other Vegas casinos and you compare it, they are a bit crunched in here. It is a little bit tighter getting through these walkways. So the gaming area as far as the slots is a little bit congested, but if you're a table player, the table area is plenty spacious. No shortage of space over the tables, but the slots you're probably gonna notice they are a little bit more crowded than most other casinos. The table minimums here at Durango Resort and Casino in Las Vegas on a Sunday afternoon. Minimum bet on blackjack is $15, that pays 3 to 2. Craps is $10. Roll to win craps is $5. Crazy 4 poker, 10. 3-card poker, 10. Mississippi stud, 10. I love suits, 15. Ultimate Texas Hold'em, 15. Face up Pai Gow, 25. Mini Baccarat, 25. Midi Baccarat, 50. 00 roulette only, $10. Electronic table games, craps is $1. 00 roulette, 50 cents. Baccarat, $5. And in the high limit room, the live tables, double deck blackjack, 100. Midi Baccarat, 200. Craps, 100 in high limit. In the high limit slot room here, they have 79 games. I counted all the machines here between slots and video poker, here on the floor, at the bar. So if you want to go really big here, you can. You can go up to $2,500 a spin on Dragon Link. They've got a lot more of the modern slot machines in here. You're not gonna find like the old school top dollar, like in the old school pinball and that kind of thing, but you will have numerous other choices if you want. In the high limit table games room, they also have even more video poker machines at the counter there. So high limit, they probably got close to 100 machines total. Here at the Oasis Bar, the center of the casino floor at Durango Resort, your beer prices are gonna begin at $9, the wine begin at $12, and cocktails begin at $16. Right behind me is the Eat Your Heart Out food hall that they have here at Durango. You have over a half a dozen options between food and drink. You have plenty of choice, whether you want a burger, whether you want a Hawaiian food, whether you want sushi. You can get a good choice of food here with a group. Everyone can go and choose what they want, and it's gonna be a more affordable price than you're gonna be used to seeing over on the Strip. So over here, this part of the casino, you're over at the George. So you can grab food here, eat, but it's also the sports book. So they have indoor and outdoor seating for when the weather's really nice. As you can see, plenty of screens here to watch TV. So if you want to come and catch an Aces game, a Golden Knights game, or a Raiders game, you got plenty of seating options, plenty of drink options, indoor, outdoor, and food choices to go along with it to have a cool time. So one cool thing here at the Sportsbook is the drinks are a bit cheaper here than the bar on the casino floor. So here, beers begin at $7, and the cocktails they have begin at $13. And the most expensive one I'm seeing on the menu is $15 cocktail. We're over at the Oasis Bar, the cheapest was $16. So you get cheaper drinks over here if you're gonna be in the Sportsbook. Right next to the pool, And the meeting rooms here is the Bel Air Lounge. So during the daytime, it's a bit more mellow vibe in here. You can come grab some food and drink. Nighttime though, the sun goes down, the music turns up a little bit. You can still grab food, still grab drink. The overall feel of the place has got a little bit of a party vibe, but it's not too crazy. So it's a little bit more upbeat, but it's still just mellow enough for both crowds. Even though we have this nice new casino in the southwest part of the Vegas Valley now, it opened late 2023. However, they bought the land for this place back in like the early 2000s. This has been in the works for so much longer than most people even realize. Way before the Southwest was developed as it is with Rhodes Ranch, with Blue Diamond Road, and just the whole Enterprise area. So this area does not have a whole lot in terms of casino action. It's not known for being the most exciting part of town. So having this here does bring an extra element of something fun to do in this area of the Vegas Valley. So for you locals, there's something important to keep in mind. Station Casinos has been running a deal for years on Sundays and Thursdays. They do a 10x slot multiplier for invited locals. I'm here on a Sunday. I'm going to show you guys how to do this. So you're going to take your card, put it in the machine just like I did. I'm going to cover my PIN code for secrecy. All right, so you're going to come to the screen here. You're going to see the different promotions they're offering. You press promotions. There are none. That's not good. Today's offers. Okay, there we go. Today's offers, you're going to come right here. And it shows right here, 10x point multiplier. If you want to redeem this, you click on it. You have to redeem it to activate it so that when you're playing slots, you get your 10x points. If you don't do this, you're not gonna get the 10x points. You have to redeem it here first, then start playing and you get 10 times the value.
Good morning, everyone. So let's talk about who this property is best for here at Durango Resort. So solo travelers and couples may or may not work for you. Bachelor, bachelorette parties, yeah, pretty unlikely that this place is going to be good. Business travelers, it may. And then families, there's really not much here. There's really nothing here I can think of that specifically caters towards kids. I did see about a dozen kids down at the pool when I was down there yesterday. But I think a lot of the people at the pool are actually more local crowd than tourist crowd. So, there's not a lot here that specifically caters to the families. Overall details, location, man, we're about 13 to 15, 17 minutes from the Las Vegas sign, depending on traffic and that kind of thing. Property size is a good sized place, okay? So based on the location, some of you might like being away from the strip. The property size, the 2,300 machines, the amount of table games they have, it's not an overwhelmingly big property, although they are going to be expanding in the future. So for some of you, this could be a good sized property when you're here. Cons, okay, the big one, all right, this location factors right into this. So with the location you're at, plus the price you're going to pay to be at this location, okay? Because this place, does not have the same amenities as Red Rock and Green Valley. There are other properties that are considered to be like their best properties. So, it's a nice property, don't get me wrong. The room was certainly nice. The place is really pretty, it's new, it's modern, all that sort of stuff. But the amount you're gonna be paying to be this far from the strip, and right here, there's not much to do in this neighborhood. This is very much the suburban part of town. IKEA is right up the road. You could go to that, I guess. But this is a lot of residential over here. So, if you're at Red Rock, at least you have downtown Summerlin right next door. It's very easy to get to Red Rock Canyon if you want to go hiking. Green Valley Ranch, you got the district next door. Here, you don't have anything like that. You can go hiking here, but it's going to be a little bit of a drive. So for people, a lot of them, are a lot of people going to have this as their first choice? No. When you see those numbers for the room prices, they're going to say no thanks. But they've only got about 180 something standard rooms here, so the supply of rooms is really low, so it doesn't take much for that, demand for the price to really jump up. That's why they have nights here where it's $700, $800, over $1,000 a night to stay here because they only have so many rooms. And they've got numerous days that are completely booked out. So they must be having quite a few like corporate events and corporate buyouts here is what I can tell, because the cheapest that I was able to find was 2 day and it was not cheap. So other con of the place, dude, those chairs outside were really freaking uncomfortable. Those wooden chairs, like the outside area is real pretty. It's great environment to like watch some sports and grab some food and grab a drink. But geez, those wooden chairs, like how hard they are, the like super laid back angle of them. It makes you think of like when you're going to Starbucks and they have like super hard chairs because they don't want you to stay there very long. They don't want people just, using it all day as a workspace. That's the impression I get there, is that they don't want you to be seated there for very long because those chairs are uncomfortable. The angle they're at is not comfortable and the hardwood is not comfortable either. Pros of the place, property looks great, right? Very pretty, very modern property. Free parking out here. Okay, this far away from the strip, it's gonna be free parking, free valet. No need to worry about that. Those of you who have had concerns about homeless issues, especially when you're in the tourist quarter, right? I know some of you in the past have had homeless people come up to you while you're playing a slot machine and ask you for money and that sort of thing. Out here in this part of town, the chances of you seeing that are very, very, very little. This part of town is a very small homeless population, so to see that anywhere in this part of town, let alone on the casino property, would be incredibly rare. Tip envelopes for housekeeping. I think this is cool that they do this. So, you know, they say, hey, if you want to leave a tip, I mean, they don't actually say the word tip, but this is for the housekeeping. So if you want to throw something in here, it's cool that the company does give a little assistance in trying to help them get a tip and make some money. 24-hour gym access. I just found out they had a gym this morning. I didn't even realize that. So that's cool. This place overall is going to be worth visiting, I think, but for most people, the prices on the site are just going to turn them away as far as staying here. So if you like to get off the strip, I think this can be a good spot for you to come and check out for half a day, to come play, to come eat, and that sort of thing. Employee shout outs. Valentine at the front desk, she was great. Stephanie, high limit slot attendant. Lady working at the pool, she was cool, and so was the bartender in the high limit slot room. And MJ, slot attendant.